pro business tip, if you're ever on a layover, get out in the city. Don't just sit. Get out. Look at this. All that millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars of visual assets you get to capitalize on just because you get to turn your camera on and flip it over. Trust me, the guy that never gets out and gets to travel sees you traveling and sees, wow, I can travel, even though it only takes about $30 a flight these days to go across country. They still feel the sense of all of that value, even though it has nothing to do with me. Trust me, you have to use it. Unfortunately, we're all robots and we're all accepted to it. But if you actually have something worth everyone needing to hear, you better goddamn use everyone's else value that you do not need other people using. We don't need to hear that guy's message, but we do need to hear this guy's message with that guy's visual power, because no one's gonna believe this message until it has that visual power. So come on guys, please share this. All right, it's a little PSA here in Cleveland, riding the trains. The craziness is the infrastructure is the same in Denver, but the systems attached to the same infrastructure, the train system, makes it a totally different ride and experience. Go check it yourself. Main thing though is, look, homeless people see it and they're not dumb either. It's not hidden knowledge. There's plenty of vacant buildings out there. No one to actually put workers in there because the constraint is the liquid capital. Whether I have to pay that worker to do the work first, or for the worker to get in there to do the work, he's got to purchase the property. Well, no longer anymore. Now we have a home equity invoice agreement that both sides can trust. The worker now has the bank and leverage power if he performs, and the homeowner knows and trusts that that work is never going to get paid out until he performs, and the property and asset actually performs it when it gets sold again. So now we have trust on both sides to get some work actually done. And an easily homeless person knows and understands it and has the working capability and energy to do it. But no one's using that workforce because no one trusts each other, because no one wants a deal to go bad. A good structure and a good system will fixate that and alleviate that for everyone on both sides. Let's start getting all these buildings renovated, guys. Without the liquid capital, without all the extra transitional costs, third-party bank and lender fees, that's all wiped off. Less costs, less expenses, more volume, more movement, more taxes, more infrastructure, better systems, less homelessness. Let's go. I want you guys to know how drastic the perspectives and feelings and things are when you have to go through a journey, and how simple it can be to someone else in a totally upside down world and reality, really. Look, some may say I'm living a lavish life, traveling around, photographs, going around everywhere, city to city, living the life, living the dream. Yet guess what? That life sometimes entails the same feelings as multiple layers of clothes, sleeping nightless nights in airports, overlays on overlays, days on days, no end of what your schedule is going to be on, blisters everywhere. Just keep having to survive and put your foot forward after another, no other options. What is that also like? That's exactly the same thing as homelessness. Yet those are two different drastic things, yet the exact same feelings your body feels at the same time. My body doesn't feel lavish right now. It feels homeless. Yet the two different realities of those, just because I have a dollar amount and they don't have a dollar amount, aka an option, is just I have an option, and it's that I don't. If you actually dug down, I don't actually have another option. The budgets and everything are so thin, I don't. And right now there's 97 in my account. What the fuck am I gonna do if I need 98 tomorrow for whatever reason? The same thing they do not know. It's the same thing your body and your emotions feel. But it really matters and depends what the perspective is you put on that. Because you can either live one life on the underside, or you can live the nice life on the lavish side of traveling in the world, living your dream, taking pictures, getting out, experiencing life, and spreading your word and your message and your purpose to help everyone, to see the upside of the perspective and not the downside of the perspective of these emotions and energies that we must go through. For instance, a good mentor of mine that I followed, and not a mentor that he knows he's mentored me yet, but once you get out education and teach people, you're a mentor, you're a leader, and whether you know it or not, you don't pick or choose who your mentees are, as long as they can understand your message. And it's not that it's even our messages, it's just we're being channels and funnels of these messages. But nonetheless, Pace Morby, he helped out a homeless person and that would not let go of their bag, that he really picked up on and noticed. I shared this recently. I don't know how recent the actual event was. I was kind of in and out of the presentation, trying to work the halls. But nonetheless, it went on the fact that homeless people don't let go of their bags. Like, they hold on it for life. And something along, she said, there's a rule about when you're homeless, you don't let go of your bag. Like, that's everything you have, or you're just gonna lose it. Someone's gonna take it. Common sense, right? And it's like, oh wow, yeah, and it's not even that it's habit, because guess what? I have a bag and I have nowhere to put it. It's not like there's lockers in the city or even the airport. Like, what happened to the lockers in the train stations back in the old days, like where you could get a locker, just put your thing in? There's not that in most of the airports. Cleveland, I'm pretty sure. Trust me, I walked that whole thing last night. I did not see any lockers anywhere or any clubs to do that, like high mileage clubs and stuff like that. It's just not possible. And sometimes you have to get from city to city, or you're just stuck in that city. That's where you grow up and you live. Cleveland's not a bad place. It's plenty of people there. They're doing some kind of public meeting or protest over there, which is good. You know, people getting out, talking, speaking. Nonetheless, the reality is I can't let go of this bag. I too also grip onto it like life, like it's everything to me. Like, it's just common sense. It's just your surrounding and your settings and your options that you currently have. It's not that it's different. It's just we all have different options in any current moment, and those same options that are the reality of someone's very, very dark life that they have to live sometimes for an extended period of time, because they get trapped in these perspectives and they can't change their body perspective, because no matter what, me and a homeless person are living the same body experience right now, but we have two different drastic changes of life, because tomorrow I know I have a different set of options, and because today I didn't go through all the emotions to block myself from channeling the different options, the thoughts, the whatever tomorrow brings. I'm not responsible or equipped to know how I'm going to feed myself tomorrow, or do this tomorrow, do that tomorrow. But the more and more I can train my perspectives of every day in this body emotions to still stay on the top and on the positive experience, the more I am navigating my body to go to that visual experience, because it starts wanting to feel all the minute details of that perspective. It wants to actually see the color within your eyes. Your body wants to see not just the 5 senses. We have so many more senses than that. And it has to start actually activating those the more and more that you can actually visually, mentally, through emotion and repetitions and imagery in our head, the perspectives we give ourselves, the stories we keep telling ourselves, those things rewrite you, and they rewrite it to start navigating your body into those actual positions, to not live in that survival mode. Hey, I want to be out of the flying overnight, over layovers and sleeping in airports, to hustle and get it around and make sure everyone gets this, even though it's just because of my current options right now. When you have something this powerful, it's not easy. It's just not. I can throw millions of dollars into ad spend and revenue on the political side, or I can take the time and go do 5 years of building it out myself individually and gatekeep it. You know what I mean? Like there are currently construction companies doing. Or I can create a system that expands to everyone, that they can use themselves, that is so simple and so secure that you don't need your own business company to say, this is my whole value, I bring this system. No, we can create a system that everyone does, and we can all share equally, equitably, so that we can get the equity to everyone. Because we can't say that we're using this as all equity when it's not being used as equity. equitably equal. The contractors that build these, come on, these guys deserve equity, a fair share. If not, you know what's going to happen. Those prices are going to keep increasing. We know how we price contractors. So let's fix it. Let's start teaming up and teaming together and start getting the real numbers, the wealth numbers on the table from one simple paper, in a structure that prevents the old systems to hide everything. So please, guys, share this. If that anything made sense there, I want you guys to know that your body has the same senses a lot of times from a very extreme situation, but it's the same reality if you give it a different perspective. If I punch my arm, I could either take it as pain, like, oh, what the fuck is that? Or my arm's gonna break, is it gonna snap? Or I can take it as, oh wow, what the hell is that? Someone just touched me. Like, oh cool, I haven't been touched in I don't know how long. I've been traveling for so long besides the handshake. Never mind, we'll stop there. But please share this, guys. And please realize, like, whatever view and perspective you have, let go of it. If you need to get somewhere and move your foot forward, you know, like, you have to put that stepping stone in place. There's no other option. Whatever emotion you have to feel to get the stone in that place, do it. And let go of the perspectives that you're going to paint on it. Just know that it has to get done no matter what. And the perspectives that we paint on them prevent us to act, to do things, because we are fearing that there's this perspective out there that's could be a negative perspective, that it doesn't matter. You're still gonna feel the same. Your body's gonna feel the same. It has to put the thing into place, so it's gonna feel the same. You're just scared of the perspective that you're gonna put on that. So I highly implore you to get the skill of letting go of those perspectives, because no matter what, those stones need to get put into place so that everything can work out at the end, so that we're all playing this game how it's supposed to be. Which includes on the positive side too, because if you start thinking, hey, I want this perspective or this picture to happen, you're not gonna do it until you get that perspective or that picture happening. And when you do that, you're gonna just be seeking that perfection before you put that stone or that stepping stone that has to get put in place. It doesn't help you if you're not letting go of that perfection of, hey, it's supposed to happen, or this is supposed to happen on this picture or this perspective, or it's supposed to do this way, or I'm supposed to feel this way. No, if you know that stepping stone has to go there, put it in place, and don't have a emotion or energy about it or perspective about it. Put it in place because it has to get put in place. No way or other emotion, energy, thought, perspective, or perfection idea of how you thought it was supposed to happen to get put in place. Just put it in place and let go of all perspectives.